North America is very well known for their huge and, to be honest, awesome theme parks and resorts. These range from their biggest ones, like Walt Disney World, to regional amusement parks such as Six Flags. Either way, all these entertain millions of people, with both national and international visitors. While most theme parks are in densely populated areas, some have tried to move from those. More recently, the smaller family-owned Lost Island, which opened in Waterloo, Iowa. But now, a huge new theme park resort has suddenly been announced for the state of Oklahoma. So, let's explore everything there is to know about the American Heartland theme park.
Oh boy!
Welcome to American Heartland.
We're bringing a family destination here in the Veneta area on Route 66.
What we're bringing here is often not found anyplace except on the east and west coast.
Where else to put American Heartland than in America's Heartland?
The park to be built in Oklahoma was announced just earlier this week. But what exactly can one expect from this theme park? The $2 billion resort would span over 1,000 acres, with the theme park being 125 acres, and be themed around many American themes that would be incorporated in different areas or lands. Acting as the Main Street USA and entrance to the park, there will be Liberty Village. Whether you're coming or going, slow down for a while and enjoy delightful hometown shopping and dining here at the gateway to American Heartland. Walk the streets of this charming American town, where friendly shopkeepers are always glad to see you, and hard-working residents welcome you into their bustling daily life. In every corner of Liberty Village, the warmth and entrepreneurial spirit of the classic small-town America shines through. To the right side, guests arrive at the Great Plains. Experience the heart of the Heartland, where big land and big skies invite the spirit to soar, Native American traditions and stories, an enchanting Charlotte's Web barnyard adventure, and high-flying thrills with one of the great American barnstormers add up to heartfelt fun and discoveries for the whole family. To the top, there's Bayou Bay. Welcome to the languid waters of Bayou Bay, a swampy hideaway where you can find mystery, magic, and some of the cutest creatures this side of the Mississippi. Wander in for home-cooked gumbo, enjoy some boot-stomping Zydeco music, or get a taste for adventure on the gator-filled waters of the bayou. Whether you're seeking your fortune or just a tall tale well told, Bayou Bay will charm you again and again. In the center of the park, there's Big Timber Falls. The mist-shrouded forests of the Northeast promise a rugged American adventure full of rushing rivers, soaring peaks, and ancient legends. Dare to explore whitewater flumes with brave mystery hunters, and marvel at aerial feats of the forest's masters of the skies. All throughout this bold land, you'll find bravery, brawn, and inspiration. At the back, you discover Stony Point Harbor, cast off for daring exploits in this timeless coastal town, where feisty old salts tell tales of wild adventures at sea. Plunge into the abyss in search of a legendary sea monster, set sail on a scenic excursion, and enjoy fresh seafood and hand-pulled saltwater taffy as you work up the courage to explore the mysteries of the haunted lighthouse. And at last, behold Electropolis, a bright, bold vision of the American age of innovation. Rising like palaces from the greatest world's fairs, the towers and structures of Electropolis stand for high-voltage stories and high-powered thrills. The inventions of great American figures carry you swiftly and smoothly throughout this sparkling testament to the power of American genius. One of my personal favorite parts of this whole park is a highway that goes around it, which replaces a railroad that can be found in many theme parks in the world, truly making it an American theme park. That's it for the tour of the park. But the resort would also have a 300-room 4-star hotel and boardwalk with retail shopping and dining where you can sleep right on the magic, and an indoor water park where families can relax and spend time together. $2 billion may seem to be a big price tag on this park, but when we look closer, we see many custom-made attractions with simulators, very well themed walkthrough and explorer attractions, huge theming elements, immersive rides and experiences, man-made lakes, big facades, many shows throughout the park, and with different themes, and overall a very well-themed environment. So costs definitely add up. Currently the location is completely undeveloped land, and the company is working with, as I said, 1,000 acres. The project has been proposed in 2 phases. Phase 1, to open in 2025, would be the Three Ponies RV Park and Campground, with 750 RV spots and 300 cabins with kitchens, beds, and to accommodate up to 5 people. The theme park, part of the resort, and a film and television studio, or second phase, would open in fall 2026. Going back to the location, all this is to be built just by the city of Veneta, a small city with just over 5,000 people. The world-famous Route 66 passes right by this city, making it a nice location for a tourist attraction. But is that enough? The biggest and closest city is Tulsa, Oklahoma, with a population of over 400,000 people. Here is also where you will find the closest airport. But this is almost an hour away from where the theme park will be built. Using a website, I found that there are about 1.7 million people living just 1 hour away from the park, which isn't a lot. It's clear that location isn't a forte of this soon-to-be-built resort. But is that really a problem? Walt Disney World and Disneyland weren't built in densely populated areas, and they managed to make it work. Talking about Disney, who are the people behind this project? Mansion Entertainment are the ones that started it all, a small entertainment company from Oklahoma who also own the Mansion Theater for the Performing Arts. But where's the money coming from? Well, other than a lot of investors, the founder and CCO of this park, Gene Bicknell, used to have the largest Pizza Hut franchise in the world. At some point, he dedicated more of his life to the arts. Nathan Hartman made a nice thread on Twitter about him, which I linked down below so you can learn more about him. But the really interesting part are the people behind the concept and design of the park. This is what truly sets it apart of other theme park projects that were announced but never came to fruition. A team of over 500 people are working on the project, with many talented ex-Disney employees and Imagineers. These have decades of experience in the field and cover most areas needed in a theme park, from land planning, operations, theme park design, concept artists, ride engineers, and many more. If you're a Disney history buff like me, there's definitely some names you may remember from this quite impressive list of talent. THG Creative, who are known for working with Universal in their theme parks and helped develop other parks such as Motion Gate Dubai, and Forek, another company known for their work in Islands of Adventure and Legolands, are also behind this massive project. So there's a lot of talent and interest behind the American Heartland theme park. When the announcement was made, people rushed to the comments on the many social medias to speak their minds on the project. There were a lot of different reactions, with some being positive and others negative. A lot of people seem to believe that the theme park won't be built, with some saying, "Too bad it'll never see the light of day, won't happen, and I'll believe it when I see it." So the question is, will it be built, or can we expect a Defunctland video on this park? I obviously don't have the answer. What I do have is a bit of history. In the early 90s, Disney bought land west of Washington, D.C. to build a new theme park called Disney's America. This theme park would celebrate the history of the nation by entertaining and educating those who visited. It would consist of different lands, each themed to a different time in the American history. These would be Native America, President's Square, Crossroads USA, Civil War Fort, We the People, Enterprise, Family Farm, State Fair, and Victory Field. Ultimately, the location made it a controversial proposal, and Disney cancelled their plans. American Heartland seems to be very similar to this project. This can either be a good thing or a bad. But the basis for a good and successful theme park are definitely there. The question that remains is, will it have the same fate as Disney's America, or will it go forward? Hey there, hopefully you enjoyed that video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. What do you think about this huge project? Let me know down below. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and in our Discord. Links are in the description. And now, as always, thank you for watching, and that's a wrap.